What can we learn from Christmas? What can we learn from the experience of Christmas? Now, I used to be Roman Catholic. I used to practice Roman Catholic Catholicism. I was baptized as a Roman Catholic. So for me, Christmas was different when I was younger. It meant differently to me when I was younger. And the experience of Christmas when I was younger was much more different. Um, Christmas to me when I was younger was more about celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Um, then, secondly, came the Santa Claus and the whole giving and receiving gifts from other people, receiving gifts from Santa Claus. And the more I got older, the more the meaning of Christmas to me has changed, and the meaning of Christmas with other people has changed as well. As society kind of breaks through from the mold of institutions such as religion, especially Christianity, right? And many people would be annoyed by this. Many people would be annoyed by the fact that Christmas uh, has been more of something more commercialized, right? Which was something that I did experience when I was younger, but not as much as it is right now. Um, Again, it was more about Jesus Christ and Santa Claus, and even now, you don't really see Santa Claus as much. Um, and some people are unhappy about that, but things evolve, things change, right? And it's not to offend the people that are still practicing Christianity, still celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. It's not to diminish that. It's not to take away any anything away from that. But the fact is, things evolve, things change, right? Especially if things become more mainstream. Um, and I'm not here to argue about Christmas being commercialized or the loss of the meaning of Christmas in this video. This video is just to acknowledge that Christmas, the event of Christmas, the experience of Christmas, for most of us, for a lot of us, is still an experience for a lot of us, right? It's still a memory for a lot of us, right? So this video is just for you to ask yourself, what am I learning from this experience, right? What does Christmas mean to me, right? Christmas to a lot of people, especially now that it's been more commercialized, especially if you weren't part of the Christian um, religious group, Christmas has become very materialized, right? And again, I'm not here to argue against that. It is what it is. I'm not here to defame that. It is what it is. Things evolve, things change. Um, but even though it's still material, you need to ask yourself, what is Christmas about, right? Christmas in general is about um, giving and receiving. Well, at least that's what humanity has made it about. Some parts of humanity have made it about is giving and receiving, right? In terms of material, you're talking about material of gifts, toys, right? And that takes time. So that's you're giving your time um to go buy that to go purchase those gifts for other people, right? You're giving your energy, you're giving your thoughts. So it's more than just material. You're giving your thoughts and your energy and your mind, your soul to other people, right? That's something that we don't really think about, right? Because we most of the time we don't experience this part of our calendars, right? That's what makes us that's what makes it so special. That's what makes the holidays so special, is that you take the time before the holidays arrive. You take the time, you give your energy to take the time. You give your time, you give your mind, you give your soul, you give your thoughts about other people, right? You take the time to go buy gifts for other people. You give your thoughts to other people. You give your love, your soul, your spirit to other people, right? So you're sharing yourself. You're sharing your energy with other people so that they can receive you. And in turn vice versa, right? It's not only just material. I mean, the material is just a symbol. It's a symbol of you giving and receiving that energy of thought, of mind, of spirit, of soul from another, right? So think about that when you're receiving a gift from other people. Be thankful and grateful of that they took the time, the energy, um, they gave their soul, their spirit to give you that gift, to give you a gift, which is a symbol of their love, right? So this time is all about love, and it's all about giving, it's all about receiving of time and giving of time, right? Another thing I want to talk about is a lot of us don't want to spend time with certain people, but we feel obligated to spend time with other people, or we feel obligated to let me rephrase. We feel obligated to give our energy to other people. We feel obligated to give our whole self to other people that we don't really want to give to. I want to say, don't feel guilty about that, right? There's no guilt in that. If you don't feel like sharing sharing a gift to people, maybe your family, maybe certain friends, ask yourself, why don't I want to share myself? Again, share myself, right? It's not only just material, because you're sharing yourself with other people. Ask yourself that, right? Don't feel guilty about that question, because that question is beneficial to you. If that question comes up, do not ignore it. Ask yourself, why am I spending time with these people if I don't want to? And and listen to your soul, listen to your spirit when that question comes up, because it's not wrong to feel that way. And ask yourself, why do I force myself, right? If you're going against your soul and what your spirit is saying, if you're going against that question, why are you forcing yourself to spend time with others that you don't want to spend time with? Why do you want to you know give the gift of yourself to other people that you don't want to give a gift to, right? Because we spend a lot of energy during this time, right? Keep that in mind. You spend a lot of energy preparing for this time, right? You spend a lot of energy looking for the gift. You spend a lot of time buying that gift. You spend a lot of time giving your time to other people during this time. And that could be a drain on you. So ask yourself that, right? This is all about learning about Christmas, right? Because again, Christmas is all about giving yourself, giving and receiving from others. That's the energy of Christmas. At least that's what we ended up making it about, right? Ask yourself, maybe I want to spend time alone. Maybe I want to spend my energy, right? Spending is all about all about giving away your energy, spending, right? So maybe you want to spend time alone. Maybe you want to spend time with certain different people. Ask yourself why you want to spend time with other people instead of the people that you always force yourself to spend time with. Right? It's a good question to ask yourself, especially that it's close to the new year, right? Maybe those people are the people that you should be spending time with, right? Ask yourself that question. Again, it's not a negative question. It's not a wrong question. It's a question you need to ask yourself, right? Because again, this is Christmas is it's it's a time where you spend a lot of energy. People spend a lot of their energy and time. Energy first and foremost, right? So think about that question and think about what you learned from the experience of Christmas.